Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Let me turn down the music a little.
Morning, Alice.
Morning.
Good morning.
Got my St. Patrick's Day.
Cute.
Leanne has kitty ears.
I threw on my kitty ears.
Aw.
Oh, I don't have a headband, but I have a dolly, so.
Oh, look.
Cute.
Isn't it cute? I
Here's
made
my
it.
bird. Leanne, this is my bird, and she talks a lot, and I can't help it. And she doesn't talk until I start talking.
Uh-huh.
Isn't that how it always is?
Why she does that? I don't know.
She's happy. It's sunshine out.
Anyway, well, good morning, everybody. Morning,
Good
Caroline.
morning.
And Leanne, thanks for dropping in and spending some time with us. A cat and a St. Patty's Day lady. That's me.
Billy sighting, Billy sighting.
And a leprechaun. He just ran by.
Leprechaun.
Clearly, he didn't run because he doesn't have a team. Oh, he covered the bird for me. Thank you. He covered her up.
Oh, that helps. Yeah.
I don't know why she does that. She doesn't talk all the time. And then when I start talking, sit here and start talking, I think she knows. As soon as the ring light goes on, she's like, game on, let's go.
Yeah. Right? Exactly. Hey, Alice, can I share your photo on the early bird sale with the cow? Just let me know if I can use that photo. Because Alice sent me a lot of fun photos of all her decorations. I love it.
I want to
It's
see
so
that.
fun.
I really do. I hope you'll share that.
Yeah. Just let me know.
Well, it's Monday, which means I have to go back to work today.
Aw.
Yeah. I work at night, and I work at 5 at night to 1:30 in the morning.
Wow.
So usually I sleep in, on Mondays, I don't sleep in too much because I've had plenty of sleep, but I usually sleep in, and then I get up, do a couple things, and then I get a nap before I go to work. That's not going to happen today.
Yeah, you've been really busy all
I
weekend.
feel like one of those aliens on Sesame Street.
Yes, yes.
You know? Morning, Joe. Sorry. I'm acting a little silly today.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good. I get mine off too. Mine's a little tight on my big head.
Yeah, because those things are in my face, and then they're going to make me crazy. Anyway.
So what's been going on, Leanne? You've been so busy.
I've been a little busy, but I really shouldn't complain. I'm not as busy as some people. I don't have a night job that I have to go to or anything like that. My things have been relatively quiet. I do have a sick kitty that I'm dealing with, so.
Oh.
Aww.
What happened?
She's just not eating. And it's gone over the last month, like when I was out of town and stuff, but it's really bad this week, so we're gonna have to take her in to see what's going on.
She wouldn't have eaten like a toy or something, would she?
No,
You know?
not this one. I don't know.
My dog ate at one of those packages, those freshener packages.
Really? Those silica packets?
Yeah. She poisoned herself, and
Oh.
yeah, she did pass from that. But I'll tell you what, it's the first thing when I get treats at home. First thing I do, I remove those things, throw them right in the garbage.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it was crazy. And you call up. They said, well, you have to call animal control, animal poisoning. I'm like, okay, the poison hotline. So they go, when you call, they say, okay, we can talk to you, but first you have to give us $60 before. And I'm like in tears.
What?
Yeah. So I had to go find my credit card and put $60 in, and then they would talk to me. But I mean, it's been
Very
strange. But the last thing I was thinking is, where's my credit card? I'm bawling like a baby.
Yeah.
But she was an old lady, and so but she was a good.
It's so hard to deal with. Yeah. She's 14. Cats can live to 20, but it's not super common. But I know she's had some tooth issues in the past, so I'm hoping that that's just all it is.
Well, and animals are just like your family too, so it's hard.
Yeah. And my little dog, she's never been spayed, which is my fault, but she keeps going into heat, and then after heat, she goes into false pregnancy.
Really?
Oh.
False pregnancy.
Where she actually lactates.
Wow.
Wow.
And so she's a miserable
Poor
person.
Yeah.
Miserable.
So you're
So-
really thinking of adopting a new one?
I am. I don't know why. I can't be alone. And they, like you said, they're my baby.
Yeah.
All my kids are out of the house. We're empty nesters. I cannot be alone. And I just can't. So.
It gives you
Go
a sense of purpose and, something to get up for and do. So
Yeah. But she keeps me company. We go out in the garden and, she's fun. So.
yeah.
Are you just down to one kitty, Leanne, now?
Oh no, we have three.
Okay.
And this one isn't the one that was sick, a few months back. He had pancreatitis, but he's bounced back. He's great. And then we have a younger. She's about 7, and she just vacuums up all the food that this one isn't eating. So
they're good for that. They're really
we have
good.
to watch out for her now because of that. She's overdoing
Wow.
it. She's overdoing it.
That's
But
what I
yeah.
miss about having a dog. The dog would always eat the leftovers.
Yes, or
Yep.
things we drop on the floor. And
Yeah.
we used to have dogs when my kids were growing up. We had a rescue Black Lab mix, Black Lab Great Dane, and then we had a pug, and we had them for quite a few years, and 13 or 14 years.
My ex and I, we used to have Newfoundlands, and we would sometimes take a rescue. And at one time, we had 3 Newfoundlands. And if you don't know anything about Newfoundlands, they're just slightly bigger than St. Bernards,
Huge.
with jet black hair that was all over the house, and they drooled. So they would walk around the house with towels wrapped around their neck. I absolutely adored them. If I had big property and I wasn't in a hot place like Arizona, so would love to have them. But this is not the place for them here. And I, now that I have wiener dogs, I'll never go back. These dogs have such a personality. They're just ridiculous.
Are they the full size or mini?
This one is mini. We've had one full size, and then she's a mini, and we've had long hair and wire hair too. But this one here, she's out of control.
My mom had 4 long-haired miniature dachshunds at one time.
Wow.
They're gorgeous.
They
Our
were,
one long hair, we had some kind of tree back east. I don't even know what it was. But we dropped these little yellow flowers that were sticky, and she would go out and she would come back in and she'd be walking like this, and there'd be like sticks hanging off her feet because they would stick to her feet.
Yeah.
I'd have to pick her up, wet her paws, and then cut off everything. Oh my God. A lot.
They are
Anyway.
Wow. And she had 4 of them all at one time?
She did. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's a story in itself.
Yeah.
But you know what? It doesn't get harder. It really doesn't get harder the more you have. People think that. Morning, Yippee.
Morning, Yippee.
The more I had, it was actually easier. I had 4 at one time, and it wasn't because they kind of take care of themselves,
Yeah.
Morning, Yippee. You ate a pepper and candy read straight.
That's crazy, Yippee.
I'll tell you, they keep you on your toes. They do. They really do.
Milk and cotton balls. Wow.
How would you do that? How would you make some cotton balls?
A
Maybe
whole
the-
peppermint candy wreath. Wow.
That's a huge wreath.
Golden retrievers, yellow labs, some of those dogs, they'll just eat anything. And you're like, what is your deal? Like, that's not food. Well,
Are they just bored?
peppermint candy, but
I don't know. I wonder if they are.
they
Bored.
smell something, they think it's food, and they're going to eat it, even if it's gross.
Yeah, that's like baby videos. I love watching baby videos where you're sitting there eating and then the baby just is watching your whatever you're putting in your mouth.
I can sit there and watch those stupid videos all day. I love these Karen videos. I sometimes wonder myself, are these people really for real? Like, I don't know. Because sometimes they're so over the top, I go to myself, this can't be real. This
Well,
can't be
some of
real.
them aren't real, for sure.
I would think so, because I mean, I've had people that are weird, but I've never had somebody come up and be like right in my face. And I think to myself, what would I do? Because there's a Chris tolerance level, and I can tolerate pretty much. But if you hit that level and you're getting close to the top, you better look out, because we might fight. Anyway. Well, thank you all for being here. I can't wait to show you my assemblages. I finally finished them.
I can't wait to see them.
Oh my gosh.
All right, you guys ready for logistics? Let's get started. Okay, let me just pull up that screen real quick. I haven't had a chance to edit this logistics, so please, just bear with me. We'll get through this.
Sure. Take it easy.
All right. Oh, time to go now. Okay, here we go. All right, so pinned to the top of the chat is the jot form. If you're new to the channel, or if you are returning and you want to fill that fun item out, you can. The jot form just asks for your YouTube name, your real name, where we should ship the item to, and your PayPal information. If you don't have PayPal, that is okay. You can always fill out PayPal as a guest. We all use Pirate Ship to try to get you guys the best shipping as possible. I ship from Texas, Chrissy ships from Arizona, and Leanne ships from
Washington State. Mm-hmm.
If we have any starting bids, we'll let you know. Starting bids start at $2. Starting bids start with $2 bids. So if I have something at $10, it'll start at $10, $12, $14, $16, so forth and so forth. Invoicing for me, I will finish up today because I have a lot of shipments going out today. So I will finish out your shipments today, or if not, I will invoice the end of my sale on the early bird this coming Sunday. Unless you want me to hold your items, because I do open boxes for 2 weeks or longer, but you just got to let me know. Is there any information you guys want to share on your logistics?
I don't think so. I usually finish my invoicing Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday of every week and combine the orders from the whole week. I have Sunday sales, so I have a lot to do from last night. But yeah, if you ever have any questions, you can email me or follow me on Instagram.
Yeah, you had a good sale last night. That was a really fun sale.
Yeah, it was a fun sale. Just Kathy and I. It was great.
And Chrissy, what about your open boxes?
So I'm going to be invoicing on Wednesday this week to combine yesterday's show and anything from today. So I'll be doing Wednesday, and then I don't have anything else planned until next Sunday. And if you have an open box with me, if you'd like me to close it today, let me know today. If not, I'll just consider that it's still open, and there we are. Good morning, Kraken. Who else did I miss? Anybody else pop in that I missed? Kraken, good morning.
Yep. And if there is anything you guys have questions about, please ask. We will let you know if there's any caveats or issues with the item that we are showing. They may be pre-owned or used in any condition. We'll let you know. But please ask us questions. And if you're looking for something in particular, please let us know too as well. I use letters to claim my items. Chrissy uses words. And then Leanne will use whatever she would like to use. So either way, good morning, everyone. Okay, who would like to go first?
I'm happy to go first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Hello.
Leanne.
Thank you for having me, both of you. It's so nice to be here with you. I have a $9 start on this fabulous roll of fabric. I don't bring a ton of fabric, but recently I did come into some really cute pieces of fabric. This one is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 different fat eights in a roll. So it's from the paper company Wonderland. And they are screen printed in Japan. So you have, what did I say, 12? I've already forgotten. Please forgive me. I'm still waking up. I'm still on my first cup of coffee. So you have this light pink with some floral going on. And we have, let's see, I don't know if it's going to be too easy to show. I'm sorry about this. So light pink. This is a navy blue. This is a black background. This one is orange with some pink flowers. This one is another pink, but a different pattern. White. Another black background with a different floral. So each one is different. So great for crafting. This one's gray. This one's light blue. Different light blue. A medium blue. There's another like a red background that you can see the sliver of there. And then there's that pink. So you get all of those, and they are fat eighths, it says. So again, great for crafting. I do a lot of crafting myself, so I have little scraps of fabric. I don't need a ton of it because you don't need to like make a whole sweater or something like, or a shirt. So you can see there the edges are pinked, so they're zigzagged. And all in a roll.
Well, so is it Alice in Wonderland themed?
Well, it just says Wonderland. I don't see.
Well, I'm wondering too, because it has all the spades and the club and the heart.
Right, right, exactly.
Wow,
that's kind of neat.
So, and there's the barcode. It doesn't have the original price, but it is all shrink wrapped. It's new.
That's really good for crafting. I was actually looking for a piece of ribbon yesterday, and I thought I had every piece of ribbon in the world that I needed, and I didn't. So I ended up going out and buying more ribbon, which just makes me crazy.
Oh, I wish we were neighbors. I could hook you up with so much ribbon.
I'm always looking for bags of ribbon, even like little pieces for my assemblages. And
I'll send you some. I'll send you some.
Yeah, I'll pay for them if you make me up a bag. I'll pay for it. Absolutely.
I pick up rolls of ribbon all the time for really little, and I can't use it all. So I'm gonna definitely send you some. So we can pass on this for now. If anyone's interested, hit me up for that. But it is a brand new roll here. It's about this big. I can't tell you exactly what fat eighths measure. I probably could look it up on the internet and give you.
Are they usually 10 by 10 or something like that?
Are they 10 by 10? Okay.
10 or 12. I don't know.
Well, it feels so heavy, but there are 12 pieces in there. Okay. So my next piece is also $9 start.
Okay.
This one is, oh, sorry. Are we doing 2 at a time?
You can do as many as you like. We usually do 2, 3, whatever.
Okay. I'm used to 2, so
okay.
That'll probably be what I do. This one is a vintage fun mug with a footed mug with a really neat handle here. And this is something that I got from another vintage seller back probably 2 years ago now. And I really enjoyed it, and I thought I'd pass it along. It is marked Sterling, which I think is the brand name, and I want to say it says Ohio. East something, Ohio, USA.
Yeah. Ohio.
Yeah, you see too. East Liverpool, Ohio. So it is a thick ceramic, so it has some weight. And what I like about it is this fun saying on it. It says, "As you ramble on through life, brother, whatever be your goal, keep your eye on the donut and not upon the hole."
That's funny. Oh my gosh, that's funny.
And I kind of like the graphic too. It's got kind of a rose-colored pink.
I like that color. It's kind of different. It's like very I don't know what I want to say, but it's very princessy looking. I don't know.
Mhm.
But
I
I
wonder
love
if
that.
it was. You think it was made for a donut shop or something? It's so
I don't
quirky.
know. I love the donut thing about
It
it.
is quirky. It has some age, so I mean I'm
Yeah.
thinking mid-century. I don't
Like a
know.
Renaissance fair. I guess that's what I wanted to say, like Renaissance fair.
Yes. That's what the vibes I get too. Yeah. Yes, Alice. Yes. So I have that. I picked it up. Thought my daughter would like it. She does like it, but she says, "Mom, I have too many things." So one of those purchases. I really like the little foot here. I think I got it originally from Claudia K. Do you remember watching Claudia?
Yeah, she's coming back this week.
Oh, she is. Good.
Yeah.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Kathy and I were just talking about missing her. So
yeah, that would be cute in a coffee bar though too.
Yeah,
definitely.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no chips or cracks. I wanted to mention that it's all in great shape. I think the graphic here is nice. It doesn't. I don't know if it's a transfer. I guess it must be because it's so perfect, but you don't feel it on the outside. It's like a pottery almost. Do you think it's more pottery than ceramic? I can't tell.
Yeah, I'm going to say yeah, because it's thick. It's like real thick.
Yeah, it really is.
Which just means to me it'll keep things cold and hot longer.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Or you could get it and put a bouquet of donuts in it and give it away as a gift.
Oh, you can get those mini donuts and put them on skewers, the mini donuts, and put them in there. Oh my gosh!
Right? That's what I would totally do.
You absolutely could. I was looking for one of my Caroline pens. Here we go.
No.
So you can put pens, pencils in it on your desk. That would be fun because it's not.
Oh, that pen glows, Leanne. I forgot about that pen.
Does it glow?
The spiky bead glows.
The little spike. That's cool. All right. Well, that is my 2. Thank you so much for taking a look at that.
And if you guys are interested in anything in the replay, let us know and leave a comment below, and I'll let Leanne know.
I've got my pen too going here. My pen has a little piggy on it.
Oh, the blue piggy.
And this little thing that I used to have when I was in high school. That
I'm obsessed about looking for those now, Chrissy.
I know, and you can't find them. You can't.
Yeah.
All right. So the first thing I have is going to be $10 just to buy it now. It's an old recipe box. It's chock full of recipes, and I believe I had 2. I sold one already. One of them has the child's immunization record in it. I don't know why, but this one has some cute little. So let me show it to you. It's a vintage. It's got a tile for. It's got strawberries on top, and I believe it says. I believe it's written in French. Rosaria and Amaras. I don't know. That must be strawberries. I don't know. But it's a really beautiful, beautiful box, and it's a nice, well-made box. It's oak, and it's chock full of recipes. I mean, seriously. All kinds of old recipes, things she's clipped through the years, things, banana split dessert. That was just random, but let me just tell you, that looks delicious. All kinds of recipes. So I'm asking $10 for it. You never know what you're going to find because your recipe box back in the day was really a sacred place. Look at this. Oh, this is perfect for spring. It says just a peek, and there's a little chick under the mom. I don't know why she cuts that out because it's not a recipe. But look how cute. Random, because this is where we used to hide our secrets in our recipe boxes. If you know what I'm saying. And let's see, what else? Here's a little card to Coralie, Daddy and Mama. Look, it's a little vintage card. It's flocked, too. So this whole recipe box is filled with little doodads, knickknacks, recipes that she's salsa. Here you go. Want to make salsa? There it is, right there for you. And it comes in this beautiful box. Um, it's chock full of recipes, and I'm asking $10. If you're interested in it, you write the word recipe, and it's all yours. And let's see. I think it works here now. Oh, there you go. We're testing something out. So this is the first item that I have, and the word is recipe, if you're interested in the recipe box. And this is the last time I'm showing this, then it goes on eBay. So I usually try to show items on at least 2 times on either morning, the early bird show, and then Caroline's. And then if it doesn't sell online, it goes on eBay. So the next item I have, I'm going to show you, since we've got a couple of people here. I showed this yesterday. If you weren't here yesterday, I'll show it to you today. This is something I got because I was going to make an assemblage. I still may, but it's not on the top of my list right now. And again, today's buy it now for me anyway. This is a vintage baby set, a cup, spoon, and fork, and I'll show it to you. So it's only $6. What I was going to do with it is put this in an assemblage for a new baby. So let me show you the cup first. This is aluminum cup, and it's Old Mother Hubbard.
Oh.
And then on this side, it says the cow jumped over the moon. So, and it's a little aluminum cup. Then it's got this little formula scoop, this little vintage formula scoop, which is, it's not marked, but this is what I found that it was for when you were making formula, you scooped it out. Then you've got this fork, which is a standard, it's marked standard in the back, and it has the ABCs on it. So A, B, C, D, E, and it's got some tarnish to it because it's older. So I thought in an assemblage, like a box, I would put these and then the cup in the middle, and then put like some things in the background. So you got the cup, the scoop, the fork, and then the spoon says Little Miss Moffat on it. So it's got Little Miss Moffat on it, a little tiny spoon. So you're getting all 4 of those items for $6. And again, I buy these things to make assemblages, and sometimes they grab my attention, sometimes they don't. I have a flocked lamb that I'm working on right now, and hopefully that'll be done by next week. So this is $6 for that if you're interested, and you just write the word baby if you're interested. So I'm wondering, Alice, is yours real silver? These are aluminum. Everything here is aluminum. But that's really neat that you have that, because you can give that and hand it down. And the thing is, like, even though it's an older piece, when you upcycle it and you put like newer things in it, people like that. They like pieces. I just did an assemblage. If you go back on Instagram, you can see a picture of it for my mother-in-law, who found her bride dress receipt from 1959. So wow. She gave it to me. And she said, can you do something with this? So I found an old box, and she also had all her wedding cards from 1959. So I went through the wedding cards. I put the wedding cards like decoupage in the back of the box. I put satin in the bottom, antique lace, and some little doodads, like a penny and, for the bride. And then her receipt, I kind of boxed it, and she absolutely adored it. So, Yippee, is that for the recipe box? Just want to check, because we're kind of behind. So I just want to check with you if that's what that's for. And if so, thank you so much. And then that's my 2. So okay. Yeah, she loves that. So I still may make something out of this. It's not really on the top of my list right now.
No, it'll come to you. Yeah, Yippee, just let us know. All right. Thank you guys for all being here. We really appreciate you. Make sure you thumbs up in the chat. Billy, that must, I have it on, I wonder why, because Chrissy has used this account before, and she's been able to chat and stuff on mine.
Yeah, but I'm usually on my phone. I'm usually on my phone. I
Not the
rarely
computer?
use the computer. No, the computer and I are nemesis.
I have my issues with computer and technology
That's not a
too.
lie. I don't
Yeah,
like
but
it.
that's just so odd. That's your because that account that Billy has, it's never that's really interesting. It has to be something on their end. Okay. So the next item I have to show you guys is this little paper cone that I made as rainbows. This is $8. So there's a vintage little bunny and a bear. And then I put some mod looking flowers in here, some clapbacks that I had. I put some vintage lace in here. And I put some fun little trim. I love trim. And I put little rainbows on there. So I thought this would be fun to do a little rainbow one. So this one's $8 if you're interested. Or, I know this is a little early, but I know some of you guys were interested in Halloween stuff. So I brought a little Halloween cone. This one's made with vintage crepe paper and some vintage trim and lace that I had. And I put little doodads on there. And this was a really fun one. This Halloween one's $8 if anyone's interested. And if you would like this one in purple, I could do this one in purple and green. The same kind of style. But I went crazy and I kind of made a lot of different picks. So for this coming holiday, I'll be making new little picks for my little cones, or if you guys need little things, doodads, I'll be selling these too as well. In my little trophy. Okay.
That's really cute.
Isn't it fun?
Yeah, I love your crafts. Things you make.
I need to keep my hands busy. That's what it really is.
Mm-hmm.
No, I really love the cones too. I think the cones are really super cool.
Yeah.
So if you like the rainbow one, or if you like the Halloween one, and I have them in all different other cones, Easter, spring, whichever you guys would like, just let me know. I know, right? All right. Next item I have, this one's a little bit bigger. It's a vintage bunny with a purple bow.
Oh.
And this one's only $8 if anyone's interested. And as you can see, they've been multiplying because I've been finding more of mine in my stash.
It's been happening at my house too.
Oh, look at his eyes. Let me see them closer. Okay.
You should I could put little crystals in it for you. The eyes aren't painted quite. One goes one direction, one goes the other.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Because it's hand painted. There's the bottom.
That makes it special.
But yeah, but I could totally glue some different crystals in the eyes if you guys would like.
No, leave his eyes alone. His eyes are perfect.
Oh man. So those are my fun 2 items. All right. Leanne, you ready?
Cute. Yes. Thank you, ma'am.
Back to Leanne. Thank you.
All right. Looks like Christine had a question in the chat. Oh, I'm so sorry. I still am off camera. There we go. So sorry. Thanks everybody for being here. And I appreciate being here and being invited. Thank you, Chrissy and Caroline, again for having me. All right, I have a vintage jewelry box starting at $12. And it is one of those sort of vinyl feeling. It's not exactly vinyl, but it just has that kind of older material vibe, for lack of a better word. It's a light pink, very light, pale pink. And I believe the brand is Mele, M-E-L-E.
Neat.
M-E-L-E. I did look it up when I first got it. It's been a little while now. It's in good shape. I'd say maybe has a little wrinkle right here. You don't really notice it much. And but no like big tears or any issues like that. It does have this green felt bottom on it. And it's a good size. It's not the biggest one I've seen, but it's not a tiny one either. It does have this little closure. It would have had a key. I do not have the key for it, but it does function very well. It pops open like that, like the old suitcases used to do. And it opens like this, and it's really pretty inside. Oh, this one, Christine? Yeah.
Oh. What's your start on this one, Leanne?
Oh, sorry. I thought I said $12.
Okay.
I might have said it quickly. It
Pink
has
now?
this.
Kraken pink for a vampire? How would you do that?
She has a little
What?
girl.
Oh, like Claudia.
Neat. Yeah, I like her ideas. She's got great ideas. So it functions really well. You know, sometimes the little drawer inside is not attached to the hinges anymore, but that is really functional. The velvet has been kind of impressed with some of the pieces that were in it for a while, and there's a little mark right there. So I wanted to show you just all the little things going on with it that make it, used, but it is still in really great shape, especially compared to those others that I've seen. But this is really nice to just display open with some jewelry, so maybe some pearls hanging down, things like that. Let's see if I can grab my string of pearls up here and show you what I mean, in case you need a visual. So really nice, romantic looking. You can display miniatures in it, little figurines.
Are you bidding, Chrissy?
Yes.
So we have Chrissy starting at 12.
Oh, really? Oh, thank you. I didn't even see that. Oh, does it come up as you, Christine?
No, it comes up as
Caroline?
me.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
I see. Well, thank you. Appreciate that.
So, Kraken, I need a list of things that I would have to put in there. I know, like a dagger and stuff like that, but I need some other things. Let me know.
You'd have to put like crystals in there, Chrissy. Oh, I've never seen a pink one. I've only seen like them come in tan or cream.
Yeah, my mom had a cream colored one from.
Yeah.
I think I didn't say. I think it's from the 60s. That's when they were. You'd see most of them. When I looked it up, I saw it. They said 60s. So I love it. You can do whatever you want with it. I love the pink personally, and it has those little. No, those are. I thought they were seahorses at first, but they're little swirls, little just decorative swirls, kind of like what you see on the border here.
Yeah, it would be nice as a display piece too.
Little glass tubes with teeth, moss. Oh, yeah. Oh, did you, Alice? Yeah. I was tempted to hold on to it. I just don't have a lot of horizontal display space. This house is very vertical.
For me, I was a tomboy. And my sister and I, you know what we had the most of? Cars. Matchbox cars. We had such a collection, you couldn't have believed it. I don't think there was anything in my room pink ever.
Yeah.
My mother, I think we were the sons my father never had.
I enjoyed pink. Yeah.
That's right, because the different chores they had you do, Chrissy.
Yeah.
Child labor.
Sometimes it's the environment. Sometimes it's just you, just what you like and what you don't like. It's 10 by 7 and by about 4 inches tall, I'd say, just when it's closed. All right. Well, thank you for the $12 offer. Let's go ahead and send it off to Christy. Or Chrissy.
Right. Sorry. Oh, Chrissy.
Chrissy. Thank you. I will add that to your box. Well, Kitty,
now I have to live up to that. I have to live up to that. I have to start working on that
That's
now.
Right.
So ready. If I start working now, it might be ready for Halloween. Who knows?
Nice. Well, I look forward to that. Kitty update. John called another vet that was able to get her in right away. So he
cool.
just took her. See how that goes. So I have a little golden book lot set. I do. Those who watch my channel, watch my shows, know that I like little golden books myself. I collect them, and I have extras that I bring to the sales. So this is going to start at $10 for the lot. $10, and there are 3 in this lot, and they are all Sesame Street. And there are some Sesame Street little golden book collectors out there. I have some on my channel, so thought these might be of interest, and I'll show each one, little details of each one. So this one's called I Think That It Is Wonderful. It is a poem book. It does have some shelfware, some vintage wear, and it's in relatively great condition, I would say. And no torn pages, no writing on the pages. This is 1984 Children's Television Workshop, licensed. And it is really cute. I made a junk journal out of one of these, this same title. It came out really cute. I gave it as a gift. And it has really some sweet poems and some artwork here, illustrations. There's Sully, remember him? I think that was his name, Sully. And there's Snuffy, Snuffleupagus.
Oh, I love Snuffleupagus.
I haven't seen Snuffleupagus in forever.
Yes, this is why I like looking at little golden books, because you have those nostalgic warm feels from, you know, things that we don't see all the time anymore like we used to. There's Cookie Monster. So there's that one. And a lot of us really like to collect the vintage books too, kids' books. Grover Takes Care of Baby. Look at that little monster baby. So sweet. So this one, also in really good condition, 1997, with a reprint date of 91. That's what this little Roman numeral down there tells me. So up here, copyright 1987, 91 is the reprint. So it is in nice condition. Still vintage, even though it was printed in 91. Oh, Captain Kangaroo. Yeah, when I find those little golden books, I have a couple. Those are pretty special.
I never liked him. I don't know why. His haircut bothered me. I don't know what it was. It was his haircut. Like,
it's a little dated.
Box. And I don't know. I never could get. I loved Mr. Rogers, but I could never.
Oh, me too. Yeah. Chrissy, have you seen the Mr. Rogers Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood with Tom Hanks?
Yeah. I saw that it's now. I saw it on Netflix.
Mm-hmm. I just saw it last month for the first time. I cried. It was
that good?
Oh,
I really liked it.
I haven't seen it yet. I have to watch that.
I really liked it. Yeah, it's not exactly a biography. It's like a story. It's
I heard
based on.
He was really very much into children. Like, he really cared. Like, he was a humanitarian. Didn't he live in Russia for a while too? Didn't he go to Russia to live for a while?
I don't know that. I know he did a lot of things, and he was actually an accomplished composer too. So, yeah. He wrote a lot of his music for the shows, if not all. I'm not sure if he wrote all of it. This is one of my very favorites. Of course, we love Bert and Ernie. What's Up in the Attic? 1987, reprint of 92 here. Reprint of 92, 87. Again, no writing or torn pages. Sometimes it's hard to find no writing and torn pages in these.
Now that's fun. Whoever likes to thrift should definitely own a book like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you know, too, I mean, anymore, you can take some of these beautiful illustrations and frame them and make like a little gallery wall in a child's room would be
Oh,
so
you
cute.
absolutely
A little
could.
boys' room, especially with the two guys together, a little boys' room would be so cute.
Yes. Yes, it would. I even take them and just display them like this on a bookshelf, on the back of a bookshelf, and then have other things in front. And seasonally, I'll do that with some of my Christmas ones, things like that. So, all right. This one does have a little bit rough corner, but
I can never find little golden books.
They're in some places they're becoming harder to find, definitely. And like I said, I collect them, so I end up with I buy big lots of them, and then keep what I need for my collection, and then I have extras. So that's how I find them. Some people will find them out in the wild one at a time.
Yeah, I never find them.
Harder for me. So that is the lot of 3 for $10. So that is my second item for this round.
All right. Thank you, Leanne.
Thank
And if
you.
you guys are watching this in the replay and you're interested in anything, please let us know and I'll let Leanne know.
All right. I did have a ticker, which I forgot. So there's the ticker. And I'm going to show this right now, the book. Now, this is a vintage book. I showed this yesterday, but I wanted to show a couple more things on it. This book is from 1908. And when I tell you this book is in fabulous condition, I'm not even kidding. It is like really good condition. But this book is about songs everyone should know. So there's some songs in here. Like the first one is America the Beautiful. So what you could do with this book, and I know some people are going to go, no, don't do that. But I would. And I'll tell you why. Because there's some songs you're not going to know. But there's some songs you will know. And if you could take them out and put them in a really pretty frame in your assemblage or your display, it would be really cute. So this one I'm just going to show you because it's just funny. This song is called Billy Boy. So if I don't sell this, I'm thinking about taking some of these out and putting that in a frame and put it in Billy's room. Okay, the next one.
Oh, how fun.
Summertime. So this talks about summertime. Not a song that I remember, but there's some songs in here I do remember. The Bluebird. If you have bluebirds of happiness displayed somewhere, I do in my house, this would be really cute. Put up in a frame behind it.
Yeah.
And then this one is called The Mermaid.
Oh,
wow.
Another one.
And this one, they have some Santa Claus. They have some religious ones. But I want to show you this. In the back cover, for whatever reason, is this piece of paper that's folded. And in here, it's her handwriting. It's the tune to a song I really don't want to say out loud because it's not appropriate. It's very it's a racist song. I'm going to just say that. But this song that she wrote in her own handwriting goes to a tune. But this is 1908, and her handwriting is ridiculously beautiful. The white sailed ships are going, sailing to the ocean blue. Hush the sound of mirth and singing, silent everyone, while the solemn bells are ringing o'er the tomb of Washington. But it's called Mount Vernon Bells. So this must have been a song that they wrote when Washington died, I guess, maybe?
Oh.
But it's just an old piece of paper that's folded inside this. And so I'm asking $7 for the book. Again, it's in really good shape. Just look at the spine of this thing, 1908.
Wow.
It's not coming apart. It's just in really good. It's called Songs
Antique.
Everyone Should Know by Clifton Johnson, edited by Clifton Johnson. American Book Company. And again, inside it says 1908.
Wow.
And Hadley, Massachusetts is where Mr. Johnson lives. America songs, Austrian national hymn.
Leanne, is that considered antique then?
Yeah, over 100 years old. Yeah.
Wow.
So anyway, that's $7. If anyone's interested, you could pull it apart, or you could actually just have it. If you could find one of those stands where you can have an open book and like just turn the pages to whatever season or whatever song you wanted to show, farewell. There's some in here like Polly Wobbly Doodle. Do you remember that song? Polly Wobbly.
Yes.
Yes.
Polly Wobbly Doodle all the day. Well, anyway, it's in here. So that's my first one. That's $7 if you're interested in that book. Otherwise, if it doesn't sell today, Kraken, do you want the book? You would love
Kraken
it.
wants the book, please.
Thank you, Kraken.
All right.
You probably just saved it from me piecing it apart.
Right?
You just saved that book, and the book thanks you. So thank you, Kraken. I'll put it in your open box. Thank you so much. All right, the next one I have is one of my one-of-a-kind assemblages. I'm going to show it to you. It's finally done. Okay, this one is called Spring. Okay, so I did it on a book like I usually do. If you've seen some of my assemblages, they're on a book.
Oh,
It has some
wow.
glue strings. It has some glue strings still on it because. So here's what I did. The book. I'll show you the book cover. So first of all, the book cover has this little flower arrangement that matches the flowers in the front on the back, and it is glued to stay up. What I didn't do was I didn't glue the back, so you could put another card in here if you wanted to, like Carolyn usually does. You've seen that. So let me show you. I took blocks and wrote the word spring.
Oh, I love it.
This right here, this piece of trim ribbon is from Wendy. Wendy sold me a bag of trim. So there's that. And then there's this little tiny basket. And the basket has a vintage doily that I starched and put inside there. And I tried to do pinks, purples, and reds. These two glass sugared eggs, they're not glass, they're sugared eggs. They are glued inside there, so you can't take those out. These you can take out, and the bunny you can take out, and I'll tell you why. So, Leanne, what I do is when I find these, if they're broken, I fix them. So this butterfly was broken. This is Homeco, and it's a little rabbit with a butterfly. So I put the butterfly back on. I didn't glue him in the basket. He belongs right here because I thought you guys, whoever buys this, may want to take it out and put something else in there.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever you want to do. Okay, so the bunny does come out. This card is a reproduction, vintage one from Maria, California Thrifter. This little bow kind of paper flower I made myself. So I had all the pieces and put it together. On the side are some vintage buttons, pink and red. Yes, and that was the other thing. I was going to put the plastic grass in here, but I thought, oh, I just won't do it. Now on the side, there's this little duck, little vintage duck. And then on this side are some strawberries tucked in there.
Oh, that's so fun.
So then you can still put something on here if you wanted to in a display. I am asking $15 for it.
Cute.
The Homeco bunny sits in the middle in the front here. And then I just put these two fake flowers in there for now. You can leave them in there or you can, whatever you want to do, but this is what it would look like totally done. And it is an old book, so the book is vintage. And there it is.
That's
And then
beautiful.
what I usually do is somewhere on here, I write my initial CR. Sometimes I use stickers like these, so you might not be able to find it right away. But I usually put like stickers someplace in there, and I put my initial CR. So I was thinking I might put it on this block right here. But this is going to be $15, and then that's the back of it. And the book is green, so if you have a little display, it would be really cute for that. And that's my spring, one of a kind. It is one of a kind. And there is still some strings, glue strings in there. I think I talked about everything that's in here, though. The card. And again, if you wanted to, if you had a card, do I have another card? I don't have a card. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you could display it.
You could put the card back here and it would hold it up.
Oh, that's cute. That would be such a cute
Or you
gift.
could put a picture, like if you have a family photo, you could, because this I left a little bit loose so you could tuck a card in there.
Or
So
like
if
a
you had,
hostess gift?
yeah, or if you had like let's say you had everybody over for Easter and you took a picture of the family together, and then you could put it there and then show it for the year, and then the next year maybe a new photo. The other thing you
Mm-hmm.
could do is you could actually take the photo and clip it to the back here too, if you wanted to. But
No
this is
fun.
that one, and I finally finished it. Yay!
It's like an art gallery because there's so much to look at.
And I love making these things. If you don't know that by now, I'm just enthralled with making them. And I'll show you the Van Gogh one on the next round. But I finally finished that one.
Oh,
That's
that one's gonna be
awesome.
fun too.
So anyway, yes, those are my two. This one is 15. If anybody's interested, just let me know. And the word is spring for that one.
All right. Thank you, Chrissy. And if you guys are interested in anything you guys see, just let us know and I will let them know if it's still available.
I'm gonna
Oh,
take my camera off for a second so I can go put this on the other table.
okay. Hey, Chrissy, tell Billy that it worked when he put a message on my account because he texted in there and it worked. So I don't know. All right. The next item I have to show you guys is this metal plate. This is a metal plate little trinket tray that I have, and it has like a vintage little bunny on here. I've had this for a long time, but it's metal. It's pink on the inside, and it's like this blue, baby blue on the outside. How long ago? Oh, I got this in 2007, it says. So I've had it for a while. But I never really used it because I never really decorated for Easter until this year.
Mm-hmm.
I decorate for all of the holidays except for Easter. But the Easter was fun this year because I wanted to. Actually, it's probably Bridget because Bridget kept teasing me with pictures for
Uh-huh.
Easter because she has such a beautiful Easter collection.
She does.
So if anyone's interested in this metal Easter egg trinket plate, it's starting bid at $8. It's really cute, and I love the little bunny design on there.
That's very sweet. That reminds me of my childhood. That
Wasn't
little
it?
bunny. Yeah.
Yeah, with the little images.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to find little vintage images, which I'm doing more research on vintage images and stuff like that, and trying to figure out how to maybe create my own and digitize some.
Yes.
So that might be something fun I might start later this year, but that's all in the works. I got to do more research and read more books first before I
Sure.
try that. So if you guys are interested in that, or if you're interested in digital images of vintage things, let me know. Let me know some ideas.
Cats. Anything that are
Cats,
cats. Yeah.
because I've been actually looking at Halloween
Oh,
cats and how they've been designed.
yeah.
So I've been look. I know you guys are cat lovers. Trust me. I
Mm-hmm.
always look for
Oh, you
cats.
know. Yeah.
That's usually my number one priority. Yes, Leanne, your collection behind you.
Crazy.
I
Crazy
watch
about
it.
cats.
I watch it just to look at your collection behind you too.
Thank you. I was looking for things I could sell, actually. Yeah.
There's just oodles.
Yeah.
Oh yes,
Things
cats.
to
I
hold on.
know, but it's like So if I did cats though, what kind of cats would you guys be interested? Because I like the Halloween cats that I've
Well,
seen.
I was thinking specifically of like that bunny, like that bunny's blue, like
Mm-hmm.
a blue cat, or things that are a little more
Kitschy,
whimsical. Yeah,
whimsical.
kitschy.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
like you are. You're very kitschy, I'd
Yeah,
say,
as you
in your
can tell,
style.
it like colors my color palette threw up
Yeah.
all over the place. they're
Right.
just all over.
Right.
Okay, I'll try that.
Yeah.
So
Just like
I'll
that.
try working on some, and hopefully by fall I'll have some images to show you guys. Okay,
Nice.
so here is a little Easter spool assemblage I put together. So I had a lot of fun vintage Easter things and scrapbook things that I had put together. It says
Oh, that's
Happy Easter. There's a mini shopping bag here. And
Happy
this is a
Easter.
vintage gold spool. I left the original sticker on the spool
Oh, I
down
like that.
there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a little fun thing. And you can take This basket, you could take that stuff out and put in whatever you would like. It's not glued in there permanently. So you could do whatever you would like to it, except I think, well, the only thing I left in there, the Be Kind, that's glued in there for sure. So starting bid for this is $8. So you guys want more kitty cats, huh? Well, if you guys would, I should bring, maybe Friday I should bring some, I have some vintage kitty cat prints that were from Texas here.
Yeah, you know, Alice, I agree. Everything I see, like in the antique stores, a lot of Siamese. So that at the time, they must have been very popular at that time.
Yeah, I think so. 50s, 60s, yeah.
Yeah.
I was looking at like black cats with green eyes or purple eyes. I'm on the hunt for like a fun
They're
black
hard to
cat
find.
Oh,
to put
yeah.
colored eyes on them.
Mhm.
All right. If no one's interested in that, we'll move back to Leanne.
Okay. Well, I gathered up a few little figurines since we were talking about that. I can do choice starting at $6. Choice $6. And I have 3, if you don't mind me doing 3 in a choice. I have this little horsey. They're all vintage. So this one is a little vintage horsey. He does have some crazing. You can see there under the glaze. But he's all intact. There's no chips or cracks. Just that crazing that's throughout. Hi, Danielle. How are you, sweetie?
Hi, Danielle.
So this guy is this size, about 3 inches tall, I would say. So that is one choice that you have, this little horsey. Vintage, I don't know who made him. There's the bottom.
Oh,
Cute little guy. This is a fun one. This is a made in occupied Japan. This is another choice that you have. Sassy lady with the typical cold paint that we know and love, but a lot of it's still there. There's a little bit of missing at the tip there. So this is another one. This size. There's the mark, made in occupied Japan.
She's sassy, all right, I'll tell you.
Right?
Yeah. She's like, hey.
I wonder if it was like a pair with a guy dancing or something.
Maybe, yeah. I betcha.
Cute.
Yep. And here's another choice, the third choice, one of these cute little brown bears with sort of that texture that a lot of little animal figurines
Now that looks like a Goble. Is that one marked?
It is just marked with a foil sticker made in Japan, I believe, is what it once said. So that is this big. I just sold last night. I had a couple bunnies that were the same color and style. So those are your choices. Little horsey, fancy lady, made in occupied Japan.
Fancy lady.
And the horsey does have some crazing, but no chips or cracks on any of them. So those are 3 choices.
We should have Leanne come to our mini sale one day, Chrissy.
I know.
A mini sale?
We
I've
have
got a whole bunch of stuff.
On Mondays, we do a miniature Monday sale. Also.
Oh, I love that.
You should come join us one day.
I love that idea. I would love to. I do have lots of miniatures. So I'll show you them really close one more time, and then I'll move along. There's that one. Yeah, I have a whole shelf full over here, as well as the ones that are
I know. I can't get over the shelves behind
my
you.
own collection.
Last night I was trying to see, what does she have? Are they salt and peppers? What are they?
Yeah, there's a couple little tiny salt and peppers there, but most of them are like little figurines. So, all right, I'm going to pass on those. And let's do these. I have some ceramic bunnies. They're going to start at $8 for the pair. $8 for the pair.
Yes, Alice. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, yeah. the movie Prince and the Showgirl. I haven't heard of that one. Is that a lesser known?
That's an old one. That's one of our first ones, I believe.
Oh, okay. So these, I don't know if they're hobbyist pieces or not. They're beautiful mold that is really detailed in the fur. And the way they're painted, they have a lot of nice highlights and lowlights.
Yeah, the eyelashes are great.
And the eyelashes are really cute.
They just look at you funny everywhere you look.
You think they're looking at you funny?
Yeah, they give me the eye.
Yeah, that one. What's up, Caroline?
Right? Oh.
Yeah, they're sweet. So these would be cute in a little Easter basket or just on your shelf all year round. A lot of people like little bunnies.
Morning, Kathy. I didn't see you come in. Good morning.
Me either. Hi, Kathy. Oh, lots of old movies. Yep.
Ooh.
So there's no chips or cracks, no rough spots anywhere. And they have a nice satin finish, so they're not super shiny, but are kind of, I would say, satin. Yeah, Kathy, what are you up to today? You're always busy with something. This big, about 3.5 inches tall.
Alice, I just rewatched last night Out of Africa. I'm going to say that is probably the 29th time I've watched that movie, and I can never stop watching it. It's like the Thornbirds. When the Thornbirds first came out, I actually had the VHS of the Thornbirds because my girlfriend and I, we loved that movie. But Out of Africa, I can just listen to it even when I'm at work, just because I can recite every word, every line.
I remember my mom really liking Thornbirds. You must have been young when that came out.
Me, no, but it was good.
Well,
it was a good movie. It was a good book too. I actually read the book too.
Yeah. Did that become a TV series at one point?
Well, it was one of those movies back in the time when it was like a mini series.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was one of those. Now, I just yesterday won on eBay one of the original prints of Isaac Denison's book of Out of Africa that has actually more stories in it, and I just won it. Kathy's working on a junk journal. Kathy, you got to send us a picture so we can show them.
All right, we're going to pass on the little buns. Think about them. What they might look cute in a little Easter basket or something, like I said. That's my 2 for this round.
That, or you could repaint the bunnies in a different color.
Could. Yeah, you could. I think that they're really well done, but yeah, if you wanted to make them different.
Make them angry bunnies.
Yeah.
Right?
Red.
Bunny with the attitude.
That's right.
All right. I've got these that are kind of odd, and it took me a long time to figure out what they were. They are 2 little bunny mugs, and they're small. So you might say toothpick holder or whatever. They're made for American Girl dolls. These are American Girl dolls mugs. So you're getting both for $7. If you have little girls who have American Girl dolls for Easter time, this would be really cute. You put a couple pieces of candy or something in there and give it to the girls for their dolls. And you can look them up. I'll put them up here for anybody who wants to take a picture. But they are American Girl bunny mugs. They're not marked or anything, but it took me a long time to figure out what they were. But yeah, they're bunny mugs for your dolls. American Girl dolls, so they're about that size scale, and they're Easter mugs for their dolls. So I just thought they were really cute. But if you have 2 little girls or a girl and a boy come into your Easter dinner, this could be like a little placeholder for them, and they can drink out of them. I mean, they might think that they're very cute, but I just thought they were very cute, and a little accessory for the dolls. And again, they'd be $3.50 each, so it's not a big, and they're not heavy at all, and they're not big at all. So they'd be easy to ship, and they're just cute little mugs. Yeah, you could put. Yeah, you actually could put eggs in them. Do I have an egg here? I don't. But you could actually set an egg on top of that for sure. So there they are. They're two. You get two. They're exactly the same, and they are. This one I have to just rinse out. I didn't get a chance to rinse that out. Yeah, so
Alice would like those, please.
Thank you, Alice. They're
Ooh.
really cute.
Or put little hot cocoa in it.
Yeah, they're just the cutest little mugs. Where do I have these? Even?
Little tea packets or hot cocoa packets give away as a gift. That'd be fun.
Yeah. Or little spoons in there, but they're really cute. So thank you,
yeah.
Alice. I will start a box for you. Unless you want me to ship them out right away, but let me know.
Alice. Oh, shot glasses for Easter.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Cookie.
Alice, I can't believe that.
Alice.
All right, so I'm going to show you my Van Gogh chair. I don't know if anybody in here is interested in it, and that's fine. But I've worked on it for a long time, so did I even put it up here? I don't even think I did. Did I? No, I didn't. So the Van Gogh chair is going to be $8, okay? So let me tell you why I made this chair. So I bought this little handmade chair.
Oh, wow.
And when I bought it, it's handmade. It still has a sticker on the bottom of who made it, if you can see that. It is a handmade chair. So I asked people on Early Bird Sunday, what do you think I should do with this? And somebody in the chat had said the Van Gogh chair. And this chair was brown. So I thought, okay, Van Gogh, sunflowers just comes to my mind. So, and Starry Night comes to my mind.
Yeah.
So I took the chair and I painted the chair yellow, okay? And then this is just paper that's on a piece of cardboard. And then on the seat, I decoupaged the sunflowers from Van Gogh, the blue ones on the seat and the orange ones up here. This is a miniature vintage doll pillow.
Oh, wow.
That's glued in there, so just so you know. Then I put the books just for fun.
Love that.
Sunflowers. Now these, I couldn't find small sunflowers, so these are just daisies. I painted the middle brown just because, and they're in a little clay pot. I looked for a cat because Van Gogh I think he has a brown cat. I looked for a cat figurine. I haven't found one yet. If I should find one, I am going to not glue it on here, but I'm going to set it on here and I'll send that to anybody, but I haven't found one yet. And then you morbid people in the chat said, what? No ear? Well, I made my husband, if you didn't watch Early Bird, I had bought this doll. I'm working on a Bigfoot sculpture up here. So I bought this doll for the brown hair.
Oh.
And when you talked about the ear, I had the doll on the kitchen counter and I said, Billy, will you do me a favor? And he's like, what's the doll for? I said, can you cut off her hands, her feet, and her ears? And he said, are you Dexter? And I said, no, I need them for a project. So her ear is now on top of the books.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wow.
Right. So this, and now let me show you the back. So I like to use broken pieces of jewelry in some of my assemblages. So I found this piece of jewelry that was a swirl, and I painted it blue like the swirls in Starry Night. And then I put a little sunflower in the middle of that.
I love that.
So this is $8 for the Van Gogh, if anybody's interested.
That's fantastic.
It's not heavy at all. So just so that you know that. And I think, who was it in the other show, Caroline? Is it Bust a Move or is it
Bust a Move?
Buying Space? I can't remember. It was Bust a Move. I think
Move.
she was here, so hopefully she's still here and she could see that I finished it. This is a fake miniature rug. I did have to cut this in half because it was too big to go across. And then to finish off the sides, I put this piece of like ribbon that's just kind of old looking. But I didn't want to do too much else because he was very stark in his bedroom. Like he didn't have a lot of stuff. I did weather the chair a little bit. I made it look a little aged. I kind of sanded it.
Oh, you did the back too.
Yeah, I did the back with a piece of jewelry that looked like Starry Night. And I did put some glitter on that. Glitter alert, just so you know.
How
so kind of like the Starry Night. But this is the Van Gogh chair. And he is What would be really cute is if you could find another picture, maybe the Starry Night picture miniature with a little frame and just have it propped up on here. That would be kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to show it to you. I know that this is very odd and that this might not be something that somebody would be like, oh God, I have to have that because it might
turned out real good though.
It's wonderful.
I kind of like it, you know, and even if you don't even know who Van Gogh is, I just kind of like that it's just very simple. And you can put this up on your shelf. And of course, you could hide the ear if you didn't want somebody to see the ear.
True.
It's like, oh, hey, that's really pretty. Why is there an ear there? It's a long story. I'm not going to it. All right, so those are my two. I just wanted to show those to you because I thought they were really cute. And
that's why we like it when you guys comment in the chat, because you guys help us create different things we would never would have thought of.
I want to show you something real quick if I can. This isn't for sale.
Yeah.
But this is the one I'm working on now. So somebody gave me this flocked little lamb. He's a vintage flocked lamb.
Oh.
And he's got a real boo-boo on his ear. So I have a little butterfly that I'm going to glue to his ear. And then I did this last night.
Great idea.
This is moss. And he's going to end up under this cloche.
Oh, it fits perfectly.
So I was hoping to get little tiny butterflies to kind of fly over his head, like glue them to the top, and then some flowers just on the side, and then that's it. He's just going to be just like that.
Or Chrissy, take one of those stretchy bracelets and put a cross on it and put it over the cloche. That would be pretty.
I could do that. I have tons of crosses, yeah. But he's who I'm working on right now, so he's so cute.
He is.
Yeah, he's adorable.
But I really want to put on his little boo-boo a little butterfly if I can find it.
That's a great idea.
So I'm done. You guys, I'm done.
That's awesome.
Okay. Thank you, Chrissy.
You do beautiful work and have beautiful ideas.
All right. So the next item I have for you guys is this is a vintage purse that I had. I used to collect a lot of purses, but then when I moved here, I stopped collecting purses because purses don't last here. This is a handmade sequence purse with beads on there. I don't know where I got it from, but it's in excellent condition. I never used it. I used to be an avid collector of purses, and I love different designs, but there's a lot of different colors on here. There's blue, there's AB crystals like I like, with a shine on it, gold, red, black, silver, all different colors. A little bit of lavender in there. So it's all handmade. This is starting bid at $10 if anyone's interested. Good morning, Bridget.
Hi, Bridget.
Isn't it beautiful, Yippee? Oh, yeah, this is so your style. So there's a tassel right there. I never used it. And it's in excellent condition on the inside. So starting bid at $10. I have Yippee at $10. Do I see 12? It's so beautiful. And it's in such good condition, Yippee. It's never been used. It's so pretty.
Oh, that's pretty.
Isn't it? Let me measure it real quick. It will fit many cell phones in here. It's about 10 inches long by probably 6.5 or 7 inches deep. So it's in excellent condition. It's like I think it's like a satin silk on the inside. Really beautiful. And even if you don't use purses and you just have a collection, I used to have a wall of purses because I used to love purses and collecting different design purses. Like I have a purse that looks like a painting, and it's kind of like I don't know if it's a Monet or like a Van Gogh type style painting purse that was
kind of
handmade.
Impressionist.
Yeah.
Neat.
All right. And if no one else is interested, I'll count it down to Yippee. Going once. Going twice. Final warning. Oh, Chrissy, are we going over your time because you got to get to work?
No, I'm good. No,
Okay.
because it's still early here.
Okay. All right. Sold to Yippee. Thank you so much, Yippee.
Yay, yippee.
Okay. Oops. I might have spelled your name wrong. Sorry about that. All right. That goes to Yippee. Thank you so much, my dear. All right. The next item I have, I know you vintage lovers out there. And Bridget, it's so funny that you came in because this looks like you, except with
Oh,
like a strawberry color hair. This reminds me of Bridget.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I should find a figure like this and paint it black, and then I'll have a Kraken. But this is a really sweet vintage girl. I don't know what brand this is. I just know it's old. It's handmade. I've seen dolls like this where they added lace. This is the original lace that they had to it. I think I had to do a little repair because I think it was coming undone. But it has this matte finish. It's really cute. So starting bid for this little girl is $8. She reminds me of Holly Hobby, kind of.
yeah, little, yeah.
Yeah. So this would be really cute if you had a wreath to put around or something to do with spring. Yeah, look at her little basket of flowers. Isn't that pretty?
She's darling.
Yeah, so cute.
That's cute.
So she's super lightweight. She's not heavy at all. Let's see how tall she is. She's about 5 inches tall and about 2.5 inches wide. Well, at the hat, but down at the bottom, now she's about 3 inches wide on the bottom. Really cute. Excellent condition. No,
It would be really cute on top of like a little girl's cake. You know how they make the cake, like the barbecue and that. But she would be really cute on top of that.
I remember my family member used to have a piggy bank that looked like her, and she was like tall and green. And my sister, my family member used to keep it in the kitchen in the cupboard, and every time you open the cupboard, you would see this tall bank of this figure in the cupboard, and it would always freak me out when I opened the cupboard because the cupboards in the old houses were old, and she was like this like old army green bank, and so all you would see is her face glowing in the cabinet when you open the cabinet.
Wouldn't that be funny to paint her like that?
Right?
I just recently saw somebody did that to Precious Moments. They took 2 Precious Moments and they painted them to look like Caroline, like in the movie Caroline with the button faces and that.
Yeah.
Oh, Caroline, yes.
Those were really cool. I was like, I could never paint that, but that really was cool.
I've seen people do that. It's a really cute. They're really popular. I think she was on Whatnot. That sells.
Yeah, she does a lot of that.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them come out really cool. I'm not that creative.
All right. If no one's interested in that, back to Leanne.
If I tried to do that, it would come out like with. Yeah. I mean, it would not be neat. The painting. If I tried to repaint something, it takes a steady hand. Definitely. I'd be like, oh, it was cuter to begin with. Why'd I do that? But yeah, they have talent, people that can do that.
Really.
Right.
I bet Kraken's done some of that.
Oh, she's ridiculous with her. You should see some of the things she's made. It's like, is she real?
Mm-hmm.
She's fake.
Nice. Yes, I saw Catherine's video with the John Lennon and Yoko one in the bed. That was pretty amazing, Alice. All right. Well, I don't know what you guys want to see, but I have some vintage. I have the only handmade I have brought today is my bracelets. So I'll just show those real quick. I sold quite a few last night, so I'm sorry I don't have more to choose from tonight. But these are going to be $13 buy it now choice. So first come, first serve. If you like the blue jade, you got to type in blue jade or blue or something like that. So I know. But $13 straight price. So I have the blue jade, and these are strung on silicone cord, stretchy cord. They are knotted and glued. The knot, I put a little drop of glue on. This is a little tag that comes off. This is just for me to remember that it's blue jade.
Ooh, that's pretty. Blue jade.
I make them to fit me. I would say, an average to large size wrist. I make them with just a little bit of room here. So they will sometime, depending on how they fit on you, come down a little bit, but also makes it really easy to get over your hand. They just roll on. And these are new natural stone beads. So that is blue jade. This one is aquamarine. It's another kind of light blue that has a little more purple and a little more transparency to it. So that's aquamarine. These are 8mm polished natural stone beads. This is Mystic Titanium Green Cryophrase. It's a really tricky word to spell and to pronounce for me, so I apologize, but I haven't mastered that yet. But this is kind of different. It has sort of a metallic look to it. And you see the variations in the stone.
Can you say the name again? I'm sorry.
What's that?
The name of that again?
Oh, Mystic Titanium Green Cryophrase. It's CH. Okay. If you're looking it up, I'm sure it'll pop up. The word is. There's different varieties of cryophrase, and this one's called Mystic Titanium. This one is peridot. So your green peridot. I think that's November's birthstone, if I'm not mistaken. This one's red fire agate. Excuse me. It's one of my favorites. Excuse me.
Ooh, yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah, different shades of orange. You see a little veining, little white spots. It is pretty. Red fire agate. And then I have a black tourmaline. So if you were looking up the metaphysical properties of different stones, it's kind of interesting. I wish I had the recollection of all of the properties. This one is golden tiger eye.
But the black one you had, did it have purple sparkles in it? I think that one, doesn't that have sparkles in it? Or
you know what? It does sort of. Yeah, it does sort of when I look closely.
Yeah, I know that stone usually has it looks like a galaxy kind of sparkly.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Black tourmaline. Yes, it does have subtle. It's hard to see on camera. Yeah, it does have subtle. So nice and durable. The ones that I made here, these are 6mm beads. Those are mine that I wear quite often, and they really seem to hold up well. You can get them wet. However, I wouldn't do it repeatedly where they have to sit in any kind of moisture, because that's just going to break down anything over time. So I have those to choose from. Like I said, I sold a lot of what I had here the other night. I will be having blue Larimar coming. I have those beads on the way. I've had those in the past.
Do you ever make your button bracelets anymore?
You know, I still have one. I don't know how popular they were. I did sell a few. I was using button style earrings, like vintage earrings.
Yeah, those are really pretty.
When I can find single earrings, I like to do that because I hate to break up actual sets of earrings.
You're right.
Yeah, when I find those, I like those. Little update on the kitty. They already got her in. She has a broken molar. So shout out to me. I kind of knew it was her teeth.
Oh, okay. Well, that's easy to fix.
They can fix that. The complication is she's had a heart murmur since she was a baby, so she has to have a clearance for anesthesia with a cardiologist. Hopefully they can clear her for that. She's coming home with antibiotics, and that's tomorrow because he's not in today. She's coming home with antibiotics, pain medication, and appetite stimulant. So hopefully she'll be feeling better
That's
soon.
good.
Oh,
That's
well,
what
that's good. That's a
that's what
simple fix.
Yeah. She's 6 pounds, 4 ounces, a poor little thing.
Oh, wow, she's tiny.
She is
Alice,
tiny.
I'm not sure if Alice is asking how much the bracelets are. Maybe she can't see the screen wherever she is.
Oh.
If what you're asking, they're 13 for choice.
13 choice. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, she had 2 cats with teeth removal.
Oh.
Yeah. I knew that it was coming, that she was going to need some dental work. The thing that was holding me back was the anesthesia because of her heart murmur. So
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
why my dog has a heart murmur too, and they want to have her spayed, but she's 12, and she has a heart murmur, and she's tiny.
I see.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. No.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. It's a bit of a risk. But without this tooth coming out, I don't know if she can survive. So.
Oh, gotcha.
Because will she have to be on antibiotics her whole life? That's not good.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Sometimes with the heart thing, they do.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Oh my gosh, my mother had that. My mother had that canister.
Did she? Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, that's scary.
Yeah. So I just have the one, and it's $10. So if you like it, if anybody out there is interested, it's coming off kind of more beige on my screen than it looks in real life. It's more of a deep yellow, like a mustardy yellow. How is it looking for you guys?
Yeah, I almost thought, kind of beige, but I remember mine is in my head as yellow. So
yeah, I would say yellow if I was going to say one word for it.
Now it's yellow.
Back here it looks more. Yeah, I think it's my light. Yeah. My light. Yeah, it is pricey, Alice. Definitely.
Oh, wow.
I just had the male cat had his teeth cleaned recently. Yeah. So what is the name? Burlington, I think, is the brand.
Yeah. I'm not sure I remember that. Jeez Louise.
What's the lid made out of?
You're lucky if you can find a set. This is the Sirocco kind of plastic.
Yeah.
It's made to look like wood. And it's very convincing. And I actually have a second lid. If you're interested in having that as well, it would come with it. So
I
know, Bust-a-Move. That's truly vintage.
Flour, tea, and I think she had a sugar, my mom. Flour, tea. No, she didn't have the flour. She had the coffee, tea, and sugar. Those are three
tea and sugar, yeah.
Coffee, tea, and sugar.
So these would make cute little wall plaques if you kind of like that kind of 70s vibe. This, again, I only have the one tin, but I have 2 lids. So, hi, Bus. Yeah, thanks. I like it too. It's really great to stack with other tins. This one I'm not bringing to the sale today, but if you had another tin.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
In your kitchen. Yeah. This one happens to fit like perfectly in that little spot, but.
And Leanne, I collect Ridgway tea tins from England. If you ever come across any of them, let me know.
Okay, Ridgway.
Yeah.
Like your last name.
Yeah.
Wow, that's in really great condition.
That is in great condition.
Yeah, there's no rust or anything. I think there's a little bit of coffee remnants in the little cracks in the edge there, the little seam. But you can clean that out further. I just gave it a little wipe down, but you could put water in it and get that out. But yeah, it was old coffee, probably as old as I am. That was in it.
Did it belong to your mom?
No, it didn't. No, I found this out and about. So, no. I think things like this that she might have had, she got rid of long ago, in the 80s and 90s when these were like old fashioned,
Yeah.
Oh, you had a tea tin like that? Oh, cool. Yeah. I love this tea tin. It's
Finger Hut. What is that? Why do I know that? But I don't really know it. What was Finger Hut? Was it a store?
I think
it's a catalog.
catalog shopping.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
This one is Balloon Off. It's a Cleveland, Ohio. But okay, well, we'll pass on the Burlington vintage tin. Thank you for letting me show that one. I hope I'm not taking too long. Please tell me.
Oh
and
no,
I can
No,
go
you're good.
quicker.
no, you're
Nail over.
good.
Yeah, I do remember that, but I don't remember it. I guess this is going to be my last round. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I have, let's see. I'm going to do the Ray Dunn. So I have some Ray Dunn plates. They're brand new. They're not old. It's going to be choice, $6 each. I have 2 of each one. So one of them says spring, and this is Ray Dunn. So one says spring, and one says happy. So I have 2 springs and 2 happy, and they are Ray Dunn. You can see Ray Dunn. They're brand new. They've not been used. This is what I was clanging around for. So again, if you have little kids coming for Easter and you want to give them their own special plate that they can take home, that's always a cute thing when you set up the table that they get special plates. Oh, that's happy upside down. So upside down, happy is yappa, in case you want to know. So there's happy. They're $6 each. I have 2 spring, 2 happies. They are Ray Dunn. You could also put them together if you were doing like a little display area. Happy spring.
Oh, they're like appetizer plates.
Yeah, they're cute. But they're really cute for little kids because they're nice and small. And then it's something that, you could write on the back, Dear Veronica, Happy Easter 24, and then they can keep them, because you can use happy for anything. And then, of course, spring is always spring. But you can buy markers that you can write with them on there so that they would stay. So I've got 4, 2 happy, 2 spring. They are all Ray Dunn.
Oh,
So,
that would be a fun adult thing. If you had a Easter party for adults, they could decorate that with marker pens.
Markers. The other thing too is they're not huge, right? So they're only 8 inches across. So you could put some cookies or some treats on here with some grass around it, and then give that to friends in work, because $6 each, that's nothing, and give them as little gifts for work. One of the things I did one year for work, I saved up eggshells that I cleaned out, white ones, and I went to the store right before the party we were having, and I got pansies, and I put them in each of the eggshells, and with dirt and everything, I put them back in the carton, and when we got to the party, I put them on the table, and everyone could take one home, and then take the whole egg and everything and just plant it in the garden, or in a pot. So they like that. So these are just some Ray Dunn. If you guys collect Ray Dunn, I don't know if anybody in here does. I never really asked that question, but I do have 4 of these, 2 happies and 2 springs, and they're $6 each. All right, and then I guess my last one for today is going to be, and do I have it in here? Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. So this is a handmade cross stitch. It's a fairy, and she is she's not quite like brilliant red. She's a muted red with pink butterflies around her, and she is handmade. And then this frame is a dark green color that's going all the way around it. So it's in an oak. It does have a stand to it, so it can stand on a countertop. And for a little girl's room, or if you collect fairies, or you have these colors somewhere in your house, just a cute little thing. It's $8. It is handmade. This is the back of the frame. It is an older frame, and you can see the count. It's this cross stitch, and she's got butterflies around her, and her wings are like a silvery gray color. And I love her hat. I love the hat. Is the best. And then she looks like she's sitting on a flower, or that could be a dress, but I think it's a flower because there's a stem coming down here. But she's just a real sweet little fairy, and she could be in a spring display, or she could be in a little girl's room display, or a bathroom display, whatever you like. And she's $8. for the fairy. Yay! And those are mine too.
All right. Thank you, Chrissy. All right. So my last items that I have today, let's see, are just 2 items. And thank you guys for all being here. We really appreciate you. Where is my pen? Oh, so I have a vintage Japanese wall hanging. I think it's ceramic. It's in excellent condition, no chips, no cracks. The only caveat that I really have on here is that I don't think it's a little chip, but it's white right there. So they painted everything except it's white just right there. But it's in excellent condition. It's like a jello mold. And it's a vintage piece. There's the original Japanese sticker made in Japan. And there's the hole. And I don't, because I would suggest putting a different string on here because I don't know how old the string is on here. But something stronger, but softer. Don't use like a picture hanger string. Just use something a little bit softer. But it's not too heavy to hang. It's really pretty for spring.
It is.
But, yeah, it's in excellent condition. I cleaned it as best as I could. There might be a little bit of sticker residue, which I could probably clean off. But otherwise, it's in excellent condition. Let me just measure this real quick for you guys and let you guys know how big this is. It's about 8.5 inches tall. And it sticks out maybe 2.5 inches. So it sticks out 2.5 inches this way, and it's about 8.5 inches tall that way. So it's in beautiful condition. I love the flowers in it. It's so pretty. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, you still here, Bo?
Like
it is pretty.
I don't know how old this is, but I'm pretty sure this is hand painted because a lot of things made in Japan were hand painted. But it's in excellent condition. It's so beautiful. I don't know where you would hang this. Where would you guys hang this?
I have one hanging like that in my kitchen on one of the sidewalls. Yeah.
Yeah, kitchen. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Or like if you have a craft room. But the flowers are just so pretty.
Anywhere.
Or a garden room, like a little gardening room.
Oh, yeah. It would be beautiful. Or if anyone has a she shed, like Picasso cat.
Yeah, I wish I had one.
Right? We all wish we had a she shed.
Yes.
All right. So if no one's interested in that, I'll move on. Okay. The next item I have is this is a purple little bunny decor. So this is a little piece that I had a little fun with. So I had some vintage crepe paper down here. And this is like super lightweight. It's not heavy at all. I had a little flowers left over. I glitterified the little bunny, the little styrofoam bunny. I handmade the little carrots, which I'm having a lot of fun making carrots. I couldn't find carrots, so I had to make my own.
See what carrots are in. I went to at home yesterday, and there was a whole aisle of all different bottle brush carrots and everything. Everything was carrots.
Funny. Of course, when I go somewhere, I can't find any, so I have to make my own.
I like the handmade ones.
Right? And here's a little mushroom I made with a little gem on top. So a fun little piece.
The mushroom is adorable.
I made these last year. I made them in all different colors, and I thought this purple one would be really fun to make.
That's great. I love how you sugared the bunny. It looks like sugar.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how they made. I didn't know they actually use sugar to make sugared eggs. That's what I was really trying to achieve.
Yeah.
And I was like, how can you craft that but make it faux, not real, you know?
I was turned on to something called diamond dust recently. It's actually ground up glass, but it's not sharp.
Yeah,
it was Dee from Thrill of the Thrift. I did a show with her, and she does a lot of crafting, and she uses that. So it's just, it makes it look like chunky glitter.
How do you keep it from getting all over? Do you spray it, or how do you?
Oh, once it's on, once you glue it on, it doesn't come off. I don't know why. It stays on way better than regular glitter.
Yeah. It must have, well, I use a lot as a crafter. You use a lot of different glues, and there's so many spray adhesives now that you can use that are so much easier than using the decoupage glue. But Diamond Dust, I'll have to look at that.
Right, Diamond Dust. You can either use it with Mod Podge or tacky glue. I tried both ways. So
how fun!
Yeah. I didn't know about it at all before she told me. So.
I'll have to take a look at that. All right, that's
it
my
kind of looks like what you have going on, but you said yours was glitter. So, am I going again?
Or recap if you want.
Or you can recap.
Recap? Okay, recap. Thank you.
Yep.
Sounds good. I can bring this one down to $8. This is a roll of fat eighths. It's a fat eighth bundle. They called it Wonderland. I don't know exactly why. If it has, I'm tempted to open it to see if it has any kind of more Alice in Wonderland related things, but I think it's all florals. It's just different color florals. There's 12 different patterns in there. So that's $8. I have this little mug. I can do $8 on this one too, which is less than I bought it for. It's a vintage pottery, I believe. Sterling is the brand, and I think it says East Liverpool, Ohio, USA on the bottom. So, and it has a really fun saying. If you weren't here before to see it, I'll say it real quick. As you ramble on through life, brother, whatever be your goal, keep your eye on the donut and not upon the hole.
That's so fun.
I don't know why I love that saying. This is so fun.
It has a beautiful little handle. I don't know who it's attributed to. It's not signed or no recognition of the author. But so that's $8 also. I have a lot of little golden books. They're all Sesame Street. They're $10 for the lot. They're all vintage. They have various signs of wear, but no torn pages, no missing pages, no writing. What's the other thing? I guess just torn pages. So what's up in the attic? Grover Takes Care of Baby, and I think that's wonderful, which is a really neat poem book. Those are $10 for the lot of 3. I just showed the coffee tin. I had my bracelets. I pass on that unless anyone wants to see the bracelets.
And your miniature.
The miniature?
Yeah, the miniature and the pair of bunnies, yes.
Yeah, I have a pair of bunnies here. They're ceramic. Don't know who painted them. They're a satin finish. They're really cute. I love their eyes. I think they're nicely done. These are $8 for the pair. And then, yeah, the miniatures, the choice of, for $6, the choices are the ceramic horse. Has some crazing, but it's all under the glaze, so it's not coming apart. That one. I had the fancy lady. This is made in occupied Japan. It's stamped on the bottom. Upside down. There you go. She has a little bit of cold paint loss on the top, but really not too much. And then this cute little bear made in Japan has a remnants of a made in Japan sticker right there. Little bear. Little, probably a cub. So that's it. That's my recap.
All right. Thank you, Leanne.
Yeah.
Chrissy, you ready for your recap, or you want me to go?
Sure. I'm just going to put my ticker up. If anybody wants to see something, then just call it out. Some of the stuff I did not actually get to show, which is fine. If you see something in the ticker that you want to see, let me know, and I would pull it out. Otherwise, if anybody have suggestions for the vampire box, send them to me, private message me of what I should put in there. Also, I have a new game that I talked about yesterday. So in your packages, when you get your packages from me, there's going to be 2 cards. So this game is called New Phone Who Dis. That's the name of it. New phone, do this. So you want to read the inbox card first. So the inbox, you got a new phone, and this message comes to your inbox. I'm sorry, I used you as a rebound, but it worked. My girlfriend got really jealous. That's the message you get. And this is your reply. Look, I'm going to keep it real with you. Shut up.
Oh my goodness.
I know some of them are a little
Yeah.
racy.
Yeah.
I'll only send the racy ones to like maybe Marcy, Apple, and Danielle. Maybe.
Send it to me too. Me too.
But so look for these in your packages. You'll get the inbox, which is what you want to read first, and then the reply that I put with it. That'll be in your inboxes.
Or come up with your own replies and reply back to Chrissy.
I don't know. Some of the replies that I might come up with, you never know. But anyway, because we can't really play this game in our thing because there's some really raunchy stuff in there. But I know there's certain people who can handle that, and some people who rather not.
Adds a little spice to life. Why not?
Right.
So look for those in your packages.
Thank you, Chrissy. All right.
Okay.
For my recap, thank you guys for all being here. Make sure you guys thumbs up in the chat. We really appreciate you. And make sure you subscribe to us if you're not subscribed. If you're interested in any of these little cone things, I have plenty of them. Here is a rainbow one. And here is a vintage style Halloween one. I'm starting to get that Halloween itch. So here's a Halloween one. They're only $8 each. Otherwise, I have them in orange, vintage colors, blues, cupcakes, and crepe paper, different designs too. Pink velvets, all different kinds if you guys are interested. Okay. Here are one of my many little bunnies that I have left. So if you're interested, this one with the purple bow is only $8. And then I have this metal egg plate if anyone would be interested. Oh, Chrissy, could you add your, if you go to my description in my video, in this video, you can see their pages, but
I will try. Let me see.
Okay. Thank you, Chrissy. All right. If anyone's interested,
I'm going to mute myself though, so you don't hear.
Okay. If anyone's interested in this metal plate, $8 trinket plate. There's this spool, this Happy Easter spool. It says "Be kind." Okay, I have that, and I had this vintage girl right here. So if anyone's interested in her, $8. I had that floral. Ooh. I have this floral wall hanging. If anyone's interested, $10.
I just put Chrissy's in the chat. So I'll let her do mine. Hi, Marcy.
And let's see, what else did I have? Good morning, Marcy. I had this purple bunny decor. And I think that's about it. If you guys are interested in anything else you see in the background, let me know too. I think that is it for me. Let's see. Chrissy, were you able to add that? Okay. She's looking. There we go. She put it in there. Thank you so much.
Yes, I spelled it right. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for being our guest today, Leanne. It's always a pleasure showing it to you.
My pleasure. I hope I didn't take too long during my showing. I feel like
now you can go take a nice deserved nap.
Yes, you need a nap.
Yeah. No, you're fine. Because there's times in between people are, it's lagging. So people don't catch up or something. Or if they're watching it on the TV. So you want to, give them enough time to.
Yeah.
Marcy, you're very welcome. I hope you do the parsley first. Let me know how it works out.
All right. All right. And if you guys are watching this in the replay later on, and if you see anything, you're interested in anything, please let us know in the comments below or reach out to us. You can reach out to us. Actually, all three of us are on Instagram, or you could email us too as well. However you like to contact us. And I'll make sure to contact the ladies if you guys leave a comment too as well. Oh, thank you guys so much for being here. We really appreciate you. And is there anything else you guys want to add?
No, I'm gonna be done for the week. I'll see you guys on Sunday.
Yeah, Marcy, we just ended. Sorry.
Sunday night, I have the Chatty Kitty show, and it's going to be on Kathy's channel this week at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Oh, yes.
That's pretty much what I do now, just Sunday
We
night.
should put that in there too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. Well,
Oh my goodness,
that's okay.
I just had a hot flash. Holy cow!
Oh no!
I all of a sudden I just like, woo!
Hey, have you ever tried the estrogen cream? I swear by it. I just get it on Amazon.
Told me about, I thought I was done with menopause.
And I just put it on my wrist. I do it preemptively. I don't do it while it's happening, but like at night, I'll put a little on my wrist and a little on my neck. It makes
Does that really help, Leanne, at night?
Yeah, it does. You'd think it's wackery, but it's
about that too. Yeah, and I mean, I really thought I was done, but just lately I've been having like every now and then.
I'll have to try that.
Yeah. Oh. It's called estrogen cream. If you want, I can grab it real quick and show it to you. I just got it on Amazon, and I thought it was. I thought, oh, this isn't going to work. I'll grab it real quick.
I need to get some of that. I know.
When somebody else at work would tell me, because I had a hot flash the other night at work, and when I have my lab coat on, and you have that hot, and I have a fan going too, but all of a sudden it was like, oh my gosh, where did this come from? I thought I was done with that.
Yeah, if you don't want to commit to like patches, I use a patch.
Now I can get that at just any.
I got it on Amazon. I don't know what physical stores carry it, but it comes in a pretty big tube, and I use just a pea size. You can use more if you want. It doesn't really say how much to use. Vigority. I know it's a kind of obscure.
And we're
not good reviews. It had a really
just to let you guys know, we're not sponsored, but if you like to sponsor Leanne.
Yeah, I was gonna say not sponsored. Just a little help. I mean, we need all the help we can get. We don't,
I thought I was done. I don't understand why all of a sudden.
Yeah.
You never know. They just creep up on you.
There's no end date really necessarily. It's just whatever your body wants to do.
I'm gonna uncover the bird. She's been very good. So
all right. Thank you guys for all being here. Okay.
Thank you. Thanks everybody. Take care.
Bye bye.